We welcome you to this unforgettable night of WWE action.
Tonight's show has all the makings of an instant classic. I can't wait anymore. Let's go.
Creatures of the night, rejoice!
The dead man has returned.
The aura of the Undertaker is one that always intimidates.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
The magnificence of the Phenom.
Truly a mesmerizing scene. The legendary Phenom creates an atmosphere unlike anything you will see.
Talk to anyone who's ever been in the ring opposite The Undertaker, and they will tell you nothing prepares you for this. The stoic walk of the dead man. Surreal moment here tonight.
An awe-inspiring, truly frightening sight. The Undertaker's opponent better get ready. He's about to meet his maker.
The Demon is here!
And his opponent, the Demon, Finn Balor!
What a moment!
What a spectacle, and what a big fight we're about to witness. When Balor dons the war paint, it's like his abilities are taken to the next level.
Finn Balor said the Demon is where his artistic and wrestling sides meet. It allows him to release his inner demon and channel a more aggressive side of his personality.
Every superstar has that one attribute, that one innate feeling that takes them to the next level, that drives them to go that much harder. Well, that innate attribute for Finn Balor truly is the Demon.
There's Undertaker, a legend who has proven to be such an exceptionally gifted talent inside the ring that he came to also be known as the Phenom.
A credit to his endurance and the scores of all-time great matches he's had and won.
Tonight could be just another notch in the Undertaker's belt.
And then you have Finn Balor, who's not exactly a go-at-things-halfway kind of guy, which normally can have its own unnecessarily disastrous results, but in Balor's case, it's the style that brings him success.
It's exactly what makes him such a dangerous competitor. Think of Balor as a heat-seeking missile that just refuses to miss.
We talk a lot about determined superstars, tenacious superstars. Finn Balor definitely fits that bill, but Corey, will that benefit him here tonight?
Tenacity is fine and all, but in Balor's case, it needs to be paired with his explosiveness and ability to get things done. Otherwise, it's just another guy getting beaten down easily.
Immense pressure being kept on Balor.
Finn Balor's under the gun. Oh, man, look at this power.
No half measures on the attack to Balor there.
Yeah, the Phenom showing what happens when you mess with a living legend.
Oh my, sent flying. Knew what was coming from Taker.
Could be what Balor needed to ignite a rally.
Balor retaliates. The springboard attack fails to land. And he's got him by the neck. Look at this. Shoot. Wait, hold on, guys. Something's going on.
Yeah, and I think we all know what happens around here when the lights go out.
Popped up, no way.
Yes way.
What power.
Tombstone.
Taker's about to end another fight.
Is it enough? The cover. And this one is over. That's an incredible victory and a hard-fought one at that for this superstar.
Yeah, much deserved. What incredible matchup we witnessed here tonight. Oh, no! Apparently the superstar isn't done either.
No, not at all. The official trying to back the superstar away, but...
Enough! You proved your point.
Make way for the Samoan submission machine.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the World Champion, Samoa Joe.
It is a hard point to argue that Samoa Joe is one of the most feared men to ever step inside the ring.
Samoa Joe is here to guarantee that a fight will break out.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll be decisive. Gentlemen, Hulkamania is about to run wild.
There is only one, the Immortal.
And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
So between WCW and WWE, Hogan has had double-digit world title reigns.
Not to mention he's a two-time WWE Hall of Famer and the biggest name in the business in the 80s and 90s.
WWE Universe is going crazy.
I don't understand why. All this hot dogging and grandstanding already. The match hasn't even begun yet.
Don't you know, Corey, Hogan feeds off the energy from the WWE Universe. It's going to power him through this match. And by the way, what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? That's pretty good, right?
No, terrible. At least you and Hogan have the same hairline. Hulk Hogan out here, fueled by the power of Hulkamania, taking on all comers.
The training, the prayers, the vitamins, the believing in yourself. Hogan is looking for new mountains to climb.
Hogan came to the right place because tonight's challenge is an obstacle that will require all his strength.
But he's headed into a showdown with the one and only Samoa Joe, a superstar with a unique gladiator mentality. He fights in his matches as if his life depended on it.
Joe takes in-ring competition very seriously, so you have to expect him to be a focused and deadly opponent.
Corey, the legend of the 24-inch pythons is famous in sports entertainment lore. What does an adversary have to do to level the playing field against the Hulkster?
Well, the best way to kill a snake's to cut off the head. Focus attacks on one of Hogan's cannon-like arms to render it immobile. No pythons, no power, brother. Uh-oh. Up across the shoulder.
Knee breaker.
Forget walking after that one.
Double underhook suplex.
Drop toe hold takedown.
And now looking to get it locked in.
I have no idea how he hasn't tapped out yet.
Oh, the
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Big reversal from the Hulkster.
Counter after counter. Smooth transition.
The knee bar's locked in.
He's in complete control. Opponent has nowhere to go. Could be tap out time.
A normal man would have submitted by now, but not him. Boot to the face will free him.
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down with it? He does.
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron.
Just a matter of time before his
Valiant effort, but he finally had to submit. It's over, all in a night's work.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean, he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did too.
The Alpha Academy is open for business.
We're about to see a clinic.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Former Olympian, former NXT Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Live Tag Team Champion, one of the most self-assured superstars you will see in the WWE. Oh, guys, get ready. Let's rock out. Come on, Corey. Get your air guitar.
Saxton, get off the table. That's the punter's job.
Rick Boogs!
And his opponent from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 267 pounds, Rick Boogs!
Oh, he's more than a magician. Right, guys?
Rick Boogs' intensity level goes to 11, and it's stuck there. Trust me, Boogs does not have an off switch.
That's actually a good thing. Rick Boogs has plenty of amateur wrestling accolades, a college wrestling standout. You would be mistaken to underestimate Rick Boogs inside the ring.
An absolute powerhouse, and he's one of the best weightlifters in WWE.
Well, tonight, Rick Boogs looks to melt his opponent's face off.
Chad Gable might be one of the few guys you could call a savant of wrestling. Gable's got such a sharp mind for in-ring tactics and has tuned his body into a pure wrestling machine.
No question that Gable is custom built for this industry, but I think he's getting a little carried away with the Alpha Academy stuff. His training tactics are borderline bizarre, and at times, his confidence is kind of intense.
I can't argue with you there, Byron. But whatever it is that Gable does in his training sessions, the results in the ring speak for themselves.
But he's got to overcome the physically dominant Rick Boogs. I would not want to be in his shoes.
I can think of more envious positions than facing Boogs. I'm just glad Saxton doesn't embarrass himself like some of our colleagues who play air guitar like a plumb doofus whenever Boogs makes an appearance.
Yikes.
Hoisted up. Bang! Snap suplex.
Don't let his attitude fool you. Rick Boogs is an amazing athlete. What kind of game plan do you need to have going up against a man like Boogs?
You got to keep your distance from Boogs. Stay out of arm's grasp. That's bound to frustrate Boogs, and that's when you got to strike.
Round and round and round we go, guys. I think I'm gonna be sick.
You and me both. That was pretty cool to watch, though.
Great power, crashing down.
Samoan drop. Oh, he's got him up high. The fall-away slam.
Trapped in the corner.
Those non-stop blows.
Just look at Boogs gain the momentum in this one.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's confidence?
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
Oh, stomp to the tummy.
Tummy?
Return fire from Gable.
Gable's pushing back now.
Time for Gable to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Watch out.
Look out below.
Taken out from high above. You gotta be some special kind of crazy to do that.
Climbs back into the ring. Here's the power. The absolute power of Rick Boogs. And delivering the
Boogs Cruise.
Is that what it takes to beat Gable?
2. And that's all she wrote. Many would consider this an upset, Byron.
Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar, but he definitely earned it.
Yeah, look at it. His opponent, sore loser.
Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
And now the celebration can begin.
Here she comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from small town USA, the Rocker, Casey King.
Social media has been buzzing since this match was announced, and I think the competitors plan on delivering on that hype. Here's one of the most dominant women superstars today, Rhea Ripley.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
One of the most powerful women in all of WWE, set a new standard of brutality in her match against Toni Storm at NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool.
She became the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion. sent a message to the entire world in the 2017 and 2018 Mae Young Classic tournaments. Do you guys have any expectations for this superstar as this match gets underway?
Yeah, I expect to see a side of her that we've only seen glimpses of. I'm talking about her mean streak really coming to the forefront.
She certainly has that malicious side of her, and it could be extremely beneficial to let it out here.
But opposite them is the Mosh Pit Kid, Rhea Ripley. And you'd be hard-pressed to find another superstar who can match Ripley's raw power, outsmart her brutal cunning, and overcome her whole devil-may-care attitude for her competition's well-being.
Oh, and a backbreaker!
Right to the spine. Waistlock, no!
Belly to belly!
My goodness. The power on display right now is ridiculous. Go behind, German suplex.
9.
Repeated displays of power are painting an ugly picture here.
Corey, if you're butting heads with Rhea Ripley, what's the most important thing to watch out for?
It's got to be her ultra-aggressive streak. She's going to come at you hard with everything she's got without stopping. However, you may be able to turn that to your advantage by luring her into making a mistake in the ring.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes.
Suplex. There is a hunt happening right now, and the prey is helpless.
Corey, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
When is enough enough? We get the point already.
Rhea capitalizes there.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Stone Cold Stunner!
It's over. Ripley is down, and she might be out.
Ripley left an opening.
Pedigree. And Ripley felt every bit of that.
Cover! 2. No! My, that was close.
Wow. After a kick out like that, you have to be impressed by Rhea Ripley.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall. She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Ouch. Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Rhea's ultra-aggressive in-ring approach has been successfully mitigated thus far. Let's see if she can continue neutralizing Ripley's brutality.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Earth-shaking power slam.
And she knew Ripley's game plan.
Suplex. She wants it one more time. Pedigree. All she has to do is capitalize.
For the win. 2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Big victory for her here tonight.
Uh-oh. Oh, we've seen that look before.
Do this?
Do it.
Come on.
Do it. It's fine.
What's the point of putting the boots to her after the match?
Reminding her that she's the better woman.
She already won, Corey. She proved her point.
Saxton, when's the last time you took flowers to the gravesite of those detestable inflatable friends?
I beg your pardon.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Bayley lives for matches like these. Matches against the best competition WWE has to offer. Her first women's championship reign came at the expense of Charlotte. Grown tired of being an underdog. She's tired of being overlooked.
Has toppled every foe that stood in her way.
Here comes the queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego can be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
She's got an amazing robe.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on road duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
You know, in an interview on WWE.com this morning, you heard Bayley talk about the four horsewomen, made up of Charlotte and Bayley, of course, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks as well. Bayley feels they're destined to be linked together forever. And that is where we are tonight, Byron. Two women who have known each other for a very long time, battling for supremacy.
Yeah, all the way back to NXT. Charlotte's very first match on NXT was against Bayley. There's been so many big matches and championship reigns for both women since then. You're seeing a high level of competition with both Bayley and Charlotte Flair.
And a nice takedown.
Wow, that won't separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Bayley and Charlotte know each other so well, both in and out of the ring. Corey, how do you strategize when facing someone that close to you? How do you avoid a stalemate?
Well, in Bayley's case, she's gotten the veteran advantage. She was competing years before Charlotte. Even for a generational talent like Flair, that's vital. Charlotte may know Bayley extremely well, but I'm willing to bet she doesn't know every trick up the role model's sleeve.
And a suplex.
And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease.
German suplex.
Just continuous domination being shown.
And it's Charlotte with a reversal.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Boom, what a clothesline. She's taking a beating here.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Nasty dragon screw.
Uncorks another one.
This one's about to be over. Bayley to belly. Bayley looking to pull the curtains on Charlotte.
Bayley could be thinking about the end.
There's the rose plant.
Has Bayley ended it there?
Cover. There's two.
And that'll about do it, folks. Yeah, it's a big, big win. Man, what a hard-fought victory tonight.
Wait a minute.
No, it's been a very personal rivalry for many, many months now. And not this personal. Not the steel chair. Oh, my God. The Strowman Express is rolling in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Clear the tracks. The train is coming through. Terrifying power and unmatched brutality.
Now there's one guarantee. Where Braun Strowman goes, destruction always follows. When Braun Strowman is around, no one is safe.
That's an understatement, Saxton. Neither is the building we're in. The Prince has arrived.
A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
This is a man who is already one of the greatest NXT superstars in history, but truly cemented his legacy by returning and dominating as NXT champion once again.
Well, now he's set to dominate any roster that Finn Balor targets.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You can see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
Matchup underway, and quickly the referee knocked down, and now rights and lefts exchange, and this is turning into a brawl, a melee. We've seen many faces of Finn Balor since he first arrived in WWE, but he is adamant that his new take-no-prisoners attitude as the Prince is the real Finn Balor. Byron, I know you have thoughts on this change of attitude.
Well, Balor claims he wasn't able to be true to himself for a long time in WWE until he became the Prince. Now, I don't know what to think of this more callous Finn, but then again, I can't argue with the results he's produced.
The already dangerous Balor has certainly become even more vicious since embracing his Prince persona. We'll see how he approaches this competition tonight.
But tonight, he faces Braun Strowman, an absolute nightmare opponent for even the toughest superstars.
Yeah, you have to think he's been dreading this match on some level. Braun always uses his time in the ring to strike fear into the WWE Universe, reminding us, the locker room, and everyone else that we should all be afraid of the monster among men.
Finn Balor loves to pick up the pace in a match like this. Corey, will that benefit him here tonight?
It's been a benefit his whole career. Why stop now? If Balor can actually succeed,
Perched up top.
Balor shows the wherewithal.
reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Big boot.
What's coming next?
Taking their time. Ow. Oh, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you.
Oh, the monster among men. Look at the power.
Good God. DDT.
He may be in a bad way here.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Oh!
What a suplex.
Oh, look at this. Backbreaker. Followed up with a... Oh, what a slam.
Strowman. This is not going to be good at all.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
And you could feel the air get sucked out of the building. Strowman can smell victory. Boom!
Braun takes him down.
Balor's in deep peril here.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
The most lethal superstar in the history of WWE, the Apex Predator.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing RK Bro from St. Louis, Missouri. Weighing in at 250 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Think of all the legendary factions that Randy Orton has been a part of. All steps in his career greatness.
Oh, you learn from the best.
But at a very early age, Randy proved he can go it alone.
Yeah, we learned very quickly that Randy Orton was the student who was able to surpass the masters.
And in the process, Randy Orton has become a master in his own right.
Orton looks like he's ready to stalk his prey.
Oh, look who's here. Big Evil.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker!
Great striking and MMA skills.
The reckoning has just arrived.
I'm going to say his opponent made a big mistake by just showing up tonight. The dead man's opponent is about to fight for his life.
Yeah, the dead man loves to dish out punishment, and I'm sure tonight will be no different.
And there's sure to be plenty of bedlam on tap in this Extreme Rules matchup.
These superstars have nothing but bad intentions in mind for each other, and they have everything and everywhere at their disposal to annihilate one another.
Orton gets the better there. And he goes into the ring. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Settling on the kendo stick, no good can come from this. Man, that was a hard landing.
And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. What's he hoping to find down there?
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. The Viper escapes harm.
Bang!
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
With all the destruction, with all the carnage, Byron, is there a key to victory in something like this?
There cannot be any hesitation to do what you've got to do. You have to be aggressive and stay on the attack.
That's what it's all about. Pull out all the stops, dig down deep, do what you have to do.
This takes strength, speed, and innovation. And don't forget about a merciless mean streak.
Neck breaker! Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
He's getting a little battered now. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. All right, back to it, returning to the ring. Okay, he's re-entering the ring. Somehow he saw Taker coming.
Picture perfect drop kick. Attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Closed fist connects. Orton able to counter. Solid contact from the Viper. The devastating Orton stomp.
Taking his time.
Uh-oh, I shudder to think what this is all about.
I assure you, this is not on my run sheet.
I had that well scouted.
Orton with a Thez press, raining down right hands.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
Emphatic statement from the Viper.
There's two! And that's all she wrote. That's an incredible victory and a hard-fought one at that for this superstar.
Yeah, much deserved. What incredible matchup we witnessed here tonight. Oh, no! Apparently the superstar isn't done either.
No, not at all. The official trying to back the superstar away, but...
Enough! You proved your point.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Here comes the powerhouse blonde bombshell.
God's greatest creation is here, and I couldn't be more excited.
Come on, let's go.
One of the top competitors in the women's tag division.
How about the storybook romance that Mandy Rose had with Otis?
I'd rather forget those days, Saxton.
Why? It was true love.
No doubt the highest profile win for Mandy Rose when she defeated her former partner Sonya Deville in a loser leaves WWE match at SummerSlam.
One of the best competitors in the women's division.
As a reminder, the title is on the line here in this match.
And the champ is certainly going to have an uphill battle, that's for sure.
You can see here the confidence of a true champion.
Introducing the challenger from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy Rose. And introducing the champion from Essex, Vermont, the Raw Women's Champion, York Fuller.
As you can see tonight, this is all about hashtag Women's title.
This is all about being on top of the women's division on Monday Night Raw, waving the red brand flag high and proud. That is what the Raw Women's Championship means to these women.
Oh boy, kendo stick in hand, nefarious look in her eyes.
Kendo stick to the skull.
Oh! And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. I don't care who you are, you can't take consecutive attacks like that without it affecting you. There's certainly an element of danger inherent in a no disqualification match, isn't there, Corey?
More than a lot of people realize. It's not just the superstar in the ring you have to worry about. You have to worry about everyone in the locker room that they're aligned with. The odds in this match can swing with or against you so fast.
This is just getting uncomfortable at this point. This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
And it is getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks. And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate.
Oh! Ooh!
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
A baseball bat? With a weapon like that in play, this is not going to be good. Bam!
Ooh! Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks. Climbs back inside.
And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
She catches Mandy with a counter. Oh, knee to the jaw.
Oh! And Rose gets out of harm's way. And proving a bit slippery for them there.
Boom! Head kick connects. Inverted tree of woe position now.
Targeting the stomach.
Right across the face.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Downward spiral.
See ya. Mandy has got to find a way out of this dire spot.
Here we go. Kinshasa.
A championship level move. 2. That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, York Fuller.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW United States Championship.
The head of the table has arrived.
Complete domination of WWE. This has brought his family and the locker room in line.
And we should all be thankful that WWE has Roman Reigns. While some people may question the change in Roman's attitude, you cannot deny he still works harder than anyone in WWE.
Takes no opponent lightly, engages in psychological warfare even before the bell rings.
And there is no question about it. Roman Reigns is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history.
Oh, he'll show why he's at the top of the food chain. Here is the originator of British strong style.
First ever WWE United Kingdom champion, former NXT Tag Team champion.
There's no questioning the incredible in-ring ability, though, of Tyler Bate. I mean, he's gained worldwide experience, and he's turned a lot of heads all throughout the WWE Universe.
Got a very unique style in the ring. Mixture of Japanese strong style, British catch wrestling, with his own very unique gentlemanly flair.
Some superstars you just look at and you just feel like they're destined for big things. And you gotta feel that way when you see a guy like Tyler Bate.
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns! And introducing the champion from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the WCW United States Champion, Tyler Bate!
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship. And here's Tyler Bate, a man who has been making history since his first day in WWE.
The first ever United Kingdom champion. Bate's not the biggest guy, and he's not the most experienced, but he is pure talent, bringing an unorthodox twist to the British strong style of competition.
Bate is a grinder, a brawler, and frankly, a heck of a lot of fun to watch.
Well, when you get these guys in the ring, you know it's going to be good. Then you add the United States Championship to the mix, and you can bet it's going to be insane.
Oh my goodness, that might have snapped a finger.
Oh, that looked torturous.
Oh, the human anatomy is not meant to bend that way.
Roman Reigns wields some of the most incredible striking power we've ever seen here in WWE. How does he maximize its effect in this matchup?
With Roman's strikes, it's about quality over quantity. He can hit you with rapid-fire attacks, but once in a while, he'll unload a punch or a kick that immediately turns the lights out.
And a reversal by Tyler Bate. Counters. This could be an opportunity. Had an answer for the big dog. And what a push. Oh, new champ. The champ just beats the 3 count.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
He's been placed in the corner now. Superman punch. Oh, look out.
And the spear!
Saw that one coming.
Bate with a kick to the gut, double underhook. Tyler Driver 97.
Another one bites the dust.
And Tyler Bate remains atop the competition.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW United States Champion, Tyler Bate.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.